Daily Meditations of Pope Benedict XVI, presented by Leonardo Defilippis of St. Luke Productions.
Love and correction. Anger is not necessarily always in contradiction with love. A father, for instance, sometimes has to speak crossly to his son so as to prick his conscience just because he loves him. And he would fall short of his loving obligation and his will to love if, in order to make things easier for the other person and also for himself, he avoided the task of putting him right sometimes by making a critical intervention in his life. We know that spoiled children, to whom everything has been permitted, are often in the end quite unable to come to terms with life, because later on life treats them quite differently, and because they have never learned to discipline themselves, to get themselves on the right track. Or if, for instance, because I want to be nice to him, I give to an addict the drugs he wants instead of weaning him off them, which would seem to him very hard treatment, then in that case, you cannot talk of real love. To put it another way, love, in the true sense, is not always a matter of giving way, being soft, and just acting nice. In that sense, a sugar-coated Jesus or a God who agrees to everything and is never anything but nice and friendly is no more than a caricature of real love. Because God loves us, because He wants us to grow into truth, He must necessarily make demands on us and must also correct us. God has to do those things we refer to in the image of the wrath of God. That is, He has to resist us in our attempts to fall from our own best selves and when we pose a threat to ourselves.
This meditation is produced by St. Luke Productions and taken from Benedictus, Day by Day with Pope Benedict XVI, a work published by Ignatius Press and Magnificat. For more information about the book Benedictus and the ministry of St. Luke Productions, please visit us online at stlukeproductions.com. That's stlukeproductions.com. May God bless you.